In a vibrant Nigerian town known for its rich traditions and communal bonds, lived a man named Olawale. Olawale owned a small but thriving coffin-making business. His coffins were renowned for their elaborate designs and craftsmanship, but hidden within each was a dark secret. They were imbued with malevolent powers. Olawale had discovered this dark art from a secretive local shaman. These coffins were not merely vessels for the dead. They contained a curse that would bring misfortune and death to others, ensuring a steady stream of customers for Olawale. After the tragic death of a family member, Olawale would visit the bereaved, offering his deepest condolences. His sympathy was genuine but also a cover for his sinister intentions. Once the coffin was sold and the deceased buried, Olawale would use his dark magic to cause another death in the community. A series of accidents, illnesses, or unexplained tragedies would follow, each one creating new demand for his cursed coffins. His business thrived on the grief and misfortune of others, feeding off the cycle of death he perpetuated. But dark forces are never without consequences. As Olawale continued his malevolent trade, whispers of his dark influence began to spread. The community grew increasingly wary of the unexplained deaths and tragedies that seemed to follow his coffins. Despite his growing wealth and success, Olawale was haunted by a growing sense of unease and paranoia. One night, after a particularly devastating series of events orchestrated by his curses, Olawale found himself unable to sleep. A chilling presence seemed to loom over him, a feeling of being constantly watched. He was tormented by visions of the souls he had wronged, their faces twisted in anguish and anger. His paranoia turned into a nightmare when one evening, the dark forces he had manipulated for so long turned on him. The spirits of those he had caused to suffer began to exact their revenge. In his own home, the once trusted coffins seemed to come alive with a malevolent energy. They twisted and warped, their dark magic turning against their creator. Olawale's life spiraled into a horrific torment. He was haunted by nightmarish visions and attacked by the malevolent forces he had unleashed. His once thriving business was reduced to ashes, and his home became a place of terror. Each day, he faced a new agony, a grim reminder of the pain he had caused others. In a final, tragic twist, Olawale met his end in a painfully symbolic manner. His own cursed coffins, now corrupted by the spirits seeking retribution, turned against him. The coffins, once symbols of his dark power, became instruments of his suffering. Mourned the end of his reign, his story became a cautionary tale, a grim reminder of the consequences of exploiting darkness.